Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 16th, 2018, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, starting out at 2:30 South African time, building permits coming out of the United States. That's an important number as the real estate markets and the renovations of real estate in the United States is a very important factor in the economy. I wouldn't even say it's about 20%. So that's something we're going to eye on later today. And then at 4:30 South African time, weekly oil inventories numbers coming out. We're all eyeing it as the pressure on the price of oil has continued to rally into the $70 range. And then lastly at 6 p.m., Swiss National Bank Chairman Jordan will be speaking, and we'll look at the Swiss franc as well. But let's see in the markets what's been happening. So we're jumping here into the Euro USD, and as you can see, we're making a double bottom. Let's look at a daily chart, and you can see that a little bit better. Double bottom at 118.19-ish level right here and right there. Okay, we expected a possible bull flag yesterday, but we really faltered at this point yesterday, and then we broke this 1880-ish level, and now testing this double bottom. So, I would look for a nice bounce here. If we don't get it, that means we can continue further sliding, maybe even to the low 1700-ish level. Okay, maybe 1690-ish level. That's our next real support level. So this is really a pivotal moment for the Euro USD here at these levels. Looking at the GBP USD, let's take a look just really quickly. Really very weak at the bottom of this range. Okay, below this 136-ish level, we're trading at 135, almost flat. So really no rally here. So if the markets does take a turn, if the dollar continues to get stronger, I imagine that the GBP will continue getting weaker as well. Now looking at the USD Swiss franc, we had a massive rally up to the one level. As you can see here, yesterday we sold off as we're making this double top. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit harder to break on the upside, as this is really a multi-year resistance level. Okay, so if we do break it up on the outside, we could definitely see it continue on the rally on the upside. But however, it looks like it's faltering here. So we may have a correctional move, maybe to the low 99.50-ish level, maybe even to the 99.10-ish level, as this thing has gotten way weaker versus the dollar. Looking at the USD ZAR, same story here. Dollar coming back with a vengeance yesterday from 1227 to 1260-ish level. We're just rallying above it. So I'd look for a possible second shoulder here, as we look like we're making a upside down or reverse head and shoulders. As you can see here, that would be one shoulder right here. Okay, there would be the head would be at about right there, and the next possible shoulder would be right about right there. So let's take a look at that. If we do get that, that might be a really good position for us to jump in. Now, but jumping into gold right here, we had a massive sell-off yesterday from 1320-ish level down to the 1293-ish level, and that's really our support level right here. So if we do breach this and we continue selling off, we could see it going down to the 1270-ish level. Okay, this has been getting weaker, but very subtly, and then it just makes a breakout on the downside. It's a little bit difficult to catch these type of moves, but just be aware that we are at support level right here at 1293-ish level, so we're just flirting with it. If we do continue selling off, we could definitely see it go down to 1270. Now jumping into oil, we're trading at $71. Okay, 70.99 right here. Okay, so it looks like it's fat line pretty much, but as you can see on the bigger, picture, we're still in an uptrend. Okay, in a decent uptrend. So if we do hold this line and we'll continue going up, okay, well, that may happen later today as we look at the oil inventories and some tensions in the Middle East. Obviously, that's also not helping the situation and aggravating the price. So, it's a little bit different with the price of oil being at $100 today than what it was, 2 years ago, as we've gotten into a much more efficient energy level in many aspects. Okay, many of the locomotives today that we do produce are much more efficient than they were, several years ago. So, to the end consumer, it might not be as burdensome, the price of oil on consumer goods. So that's something to consider as we continue trading there. Now, what's directly affected by the price of oil is obviously the USD CAD. And as you can see, the USD CAD, let's take a look at it right here, is trading at 128.62ish. Now, at this level, I would have imagined the CAD would have gotten stronger because a strong or a healthy price for the price of oil, Canada actually produces, and it's a big output of oil exports. So I would have expected it to get stronger. However, it's gotten weaker, which seems to imply that there's relative weakness in the Canadian dollar, and it may even go further, okay, and still act like it's getting weaker and actually, showing that. So that's something to consider later today. If it do break this above this 128.90-ish level, we could definitely see it back into the 129.50-ish level. So that I would take a look at that. Now, the Dow Jones yesterday sold off sharply about 200 points, and you can't write this stuff up. Okay, look at this. All right, we've had this resistance level up for quite a while. This is about 25,000, 24,969 to tell you the truth right here. But you see how this has been really, holding its level, okay, and acting as a tremendous resistance here. So, at this level, 24,670, I would look for a little bit of a support. Let's see if we do get that. I mean, I'd like to see this really break out. Like I mentioned yesterday, consumer spending is still there. Okay, the market in the United States is still very strong. It's just a matter of time until this really, solidifies itself. Now, if we look at some of the bigger bellwethers and some of the stocks, right? Let's take a look at Amazon, for example. Okay, and it's almost on its all-time highs. Okay, so the stocks may pressure the general market on the upside, and that's what I would look for, in the bigger picture. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.